Oh, hey, you're right on time. Welcome back to the channel. This is day 3 of what I like to call Ladies Week. It might be longer than a week, just depending on how long it takes me to get these things opened up. But I do have some figures that are a little older. Nothing, I mean, there was a couple that were brand new. The Evil Lyn was brand new, but the others, they have a little date to them. They're not brand new, but you know what? I figured while I've got these all here and while we're all, gathered around the old campfire before winter hits us, let's go ahead and get these women figures opened up. The badass women of action figures. I actually added another one to the mix, so I will be actually opening up the one I added in. So today, we're going to go ahead and bust open the Iron Man She-Hulk from Marvel Comics. So we will get this opened up. Obviously, there's not a whole bunch of accessories or anything to go with it, but she looks amazing. So let's do it. Don't you love it? Right before the content's going to start, somebody comes in and asks you, hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe and like the video and tell your friends and give me a comment or all that good stuff. Don't you just hate when they do that? Yeah, me too. So I will not do that. Let's get on with the show. Of course, I found a few of the ladies that I opened before. Got them set up here, of course, because my toy room is pretty much 100, well, not 100%, let's say 90%, 95% Masters of the Universe. There's not really a big, spot for any of these non-Motu figures, but yeah, so I figure I bust them out for this video so they can get a little bit of breathing room and get out of those little tubs. So anyway, yeah, that's why they're all here. But on the She-Hulk, it's kind of your basic box. I put my readers on for you because I'm old. This one says, with incredible strength and passion for justice, Jennifer Walters fights evil as both a lawyer and a gamma-powered superhero, She-Hulk. And yeah, so that is the little story on her card. On the info, it tells you it has the 2 replacement hands, and it's got that broken gun. And of course the Iron Man look in the back. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll get started. All right, here she is. Okay, so here is our She-Hulk action figure. Granted, yeah, she is the I don't think it's a Marvel Legend because it has the Marvel comic version, so this is definitely not going to be in that smaller scale. Even if it was, she's got to be big, right? Because she's got to be a lot taller than the other figure, since she's She-Hulk, man. She's got to be big. So anyway, so the first thing that stands out, to everybody, I'm sure, is the face, the head sculpt. In this day and age, like when you think about when I was a kid, long time ago, when I was young and we used to walk to school in the snow, the head sculpts on the figures were pretty basic. The girl figures, the Teela and the Evil Lyn, and even when you get down to the G.I. Joe, obviously a lot smaller, but some of those head sculpts were, definitely not the best. But with the way technology is and how they're able to digitally sculpt all of these and just pretty much look spot on and amazing, definitely a really cool looking head sculpt. The hair, the locks are really cool looking as well. That definitely adds to the design. I know it's probably going to hinder the head movement a little bit because obviously with the hair like this, you cannot look up unless you just do the bend back of the ab crunch. So you've got the purple kind of almost eggplant color in the one piece, and of course in the boots. We've got her little white little wrist pieces here. They're not really sticking out much. This looks like a wristband. And then you've got that one white here as well as on the top of the boot. She does have the 2 different hands additionally with the fist. And then I would imagine this is one of those guns where, you know, she's getting what she needs to get done against evil, and some jerk comes up and maybe he runs out of bullets and he goes up to hit her with it, and maybe she grabs it from him and just crack, breaks it over a knee, or just not even that, just snaps it. Maybe over her head, does a little Bo Jackson and just snaps that sucker. The arms, obviously, really cool detail, really just defined as all get out. Same thing, very muscular in the detail. So even though she looks pretty happy, she definitely also looks like she could kick your ass. So, but overall, I mean, very stunning. The cool green, it really stands out. The purple really pops, or the eggplant color really pops on her. Yeah, articulation wise, yeah, you're gonna get that. Sorry about that. I almost dropped everything behind me here. So on the knees, you've got that double hinge. You can see there. The elbows have the double hinge, and that's one thing I've been hearing. I mean, a lot of times, and it is disappointing when, sorry, going back to an old video, when the Masterverse has the Tila with the double hinge of the elbow, and that came out earlier, and the one that just was released, which was the Evelyn, has the single. So I'm not sure what they're doing over at Mattel, but with this one, you definitely have the double hinge on the elbow and the knee. You've got, let's see, shoulders. What is this? Just the swivel hinge, I guess. And then the wrist, same thing. You've got that here underneath, so you can, well, once you warm it up a little bit, yeah, that swivels there. And then this one's a little loose on the ankles, but that kind of seems to be a little bit of a trend with some of them. Then you've got that ab crunch, and I guess you're looking at what a ball socket for the head, and then probably underneath here on the ab crunch. So, but very, very cool looking figure. The design is great. The look is great. Articulation is also good. So this is one I did see that I guess some people, I don't really think she was really that hard to get. I believe I actually got her on BBTS, so I think that one was just an order through the mail. This one is one that probably is a little bit harder to get now, but it is also, this is a little bit more angry. She's a little darker green. Sorry, that's a little somebody at the door there. So when you look at the definition and everything, comparing these two, you're looking at pretty accurately close there. I'm sure, obviously the same manufacturer, and it's the same action figure with a different style. So obviously she's a darker green. The face sculpt on this is also amazing. She's got the tattered clothes. So this is one of those where you've got your Rage She-Hulk, and you've got the one from, I guess, the lawyer type. So I like the brighter green. That brighter green is actually really cool. Definitely makes her stand out. And then, like I said, the eggplant does as well, the color there. So, but yeah, so these are the two She-Hulks that I have. Of course, this one with the barefoot. This one's got the boots. She's a little bit more, I guess this is kind of almost like that. She would be the evolution of it, kind of like how Hulk was when he merged the raging with the brain and kind of put them together, and then you got what we're looking at here. So very cool. Definitely something, if you don't have, everything is great on this one. I mean, if you're into, I mean, I'm not even really into certain lines where I collect all of them. I cherry pick a lot of lines, and this one is one that I purchased just because it looked awesome. She looks awesome, and you know, I always look at the figures that I have. We do not have enough women figures, so if there's anything coming out that I see that's a badass woman, definitely gonna pick it up. So very cool. I will get some pictures put up, guys, and yeah, thanks again for hanging out with me. This is day 3 of quite a few. I think I have at least 7 days worth of action figures I have not opened up that are female. So we're gonna get the other ones opened starting, well, probably tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.